the world continues to struggle with the challenges posed by climate change, we need to transition into newer, greener technologies. But everything from electric vehicles to solar panels and wind turbines requires raw materials. But where do these raw materials come from?
Well, underground, of course. Mining has been an important part of human history. From ancient times to the present, humans have found various ingenious ways to extract resources from the earth. But if it is not done carefully, mining can be a significant contributor to climate change and environmental degradation. So, in order to balance the need for more minerals to power the green technology transition, we will need to find new ways to mine sustainably. That's why IFL Science has come here, to the Museum of Science and Technology in Stockholm, to talk to industry professionals about the next steps in sustainable technologies. We're here at the Museum of Science and Technology in Stockholm to join Sandvik, a Swedish multinational engineering company, as they host a roundtable discussion related to mining and the green transition. But let's be honest, mining doesn't have the cleanest public image. In fact, I bet if I asked anyone to picture a mine, they'd likely describe it as a dark, dirty, and dangerous environment. I expect this image would also be filled with people swinging pickaxes and operating large gas-consuming machines. This image may be an accurate one for most of the history of mining, but it is very much a thing of the past. Today, mines have the potential to be far more sophisticated, powered by electric technology, and overseen by data-driven strategies that make them safer and are ultimately capable of reducing CO2 emissions.
Modern mines totally look different from these perceptions. These are high-tech places with a high level of innovation, high level of automation, safety.
Safety is number 1, 2, 3, and 4 priority in the company, and the standards of safety in our industry is extremely high. We are also offering technologies such as automation with self-driving vehicles, autonomous vehicles. We have fully electrified equipment for the mines to help them to become CO2 neutral.
Everything around us is connected to mineral resources, and in the next years and centuries we will need to mine as much as we have never ever mined before.
We launch satellites that use this mining components, and it really relates to a lot of the stuff that we do here on Earth. So myself, I live in Florida. Weather is very important, so weather satellites are going to tell me if there's going to be a hurricane coming my way, and I have to get ready for it.
The green transition actually demands more raw materials, more minerals, more metals.
We really try to focus on our purpose and share that with the next generation of STEM students. So we advance the world through engineering. That's our purpose at Sandvik, to really bring technology to improve those conditions for local communities, for the different type of companies that we serve, to help them to go through the green transition.
As we look to a greener future, we are faced by the delicate balance of addressing the demand for more critical minerals and metals like copper, lithium, and nickel, while also reaching our net zero targets. The International Energy Agency believes the demand for critical minerals will become 3 times higher by 2030 and 4 times higher by 2040 as we become more reliant on green technologies. If we do not scale up mining practices, there will soon be a materials shortage that could easily undermine national and international climate targets. It's certainly a complex set of issues, but thankfully there is a light at the end of this particular tunnel.
Mining per se, it's not the cause of the problem. It's really an enabler for future technologies. We are delivering the technology, we are delivering the people for protecting actually the environment and to deal with our resources in a responsible way.
We're fully committed to the green transition. By 2045, my company is supposed to be totally CO2 free. To become that, we need to do great collaborations together with, for example, Sandvik and with the universities. We just have to get out there and show all the amazing things that we are doing together.
You know, this is a really great example of saying this is what a car would look like if there wasn't any mining equipment or mining components in there.
Inomon is a no-mine car. That means that if we would not have mines, the car would look like this car here, means there would not be a car.
How
How important are mined materials for things like electric vehicles?
They are actually the basis, not only for electric cars, but for everything around us and for what we use in daily life. It's our smartphone, houses, and all the buildings are made from rocks, actually. But this is really a prominent example because we have such a huge variety of different minerals included in such an electric car. And I think it's a great example to raise awareness and to start discussions on the need and necessity for raw materials.
Automation, self-driving vehicles, that is also focusing on making mining safer and also being able to mine deeper with automated equipment. Digitalization of mining also helps to control the mine from a remote location. So for instance, you might have the mine far remote and you might run the mine from a more urban environment. And that also helps to attract talents that search for these opportunities. So this, together with a lot of gamification for how you actually run the mine, this is things that we really try to do in order to connect sustainability on one hand and creating a good environment on the other hand.
This event allowed us to not only hear from scientific and technology experts helping to modernise mining, but also learn more about the types of equipment that are already helping transform the industry today. At Sandvik's test mine, I climbed aboard a drill rig to experience firsthand how efficient some of this new technology can be. The test mine allows Sandvik to trial different drill bits, continuing to find ways to improve their technology, which allows them to drill further and faster with less CO2 emissions. Sandvik even offers a schooling program designed to give opportunities to those in the local area. I spoke to two of the drill operators to find out more about their journey with Sandvik.
What do you both do? What's your role here?
We work as drill operators and we run functions tests for the research and development here in Sandviken.
We both went to school called Göranssonska skolan, and it's owned by Sandvik.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a natural way to
being here.
Yeah, to choose Sandvik.
And what's your favourite part of the job? What's the best thing that you do?
I think it's the variety to be here and do some drilling, and also we also work in a materials lab. The combination of both. Yeah.
And when you're drilling, what are you looking for? What are you trying to achieve?
Better products, safer products, and better solutions for the future.
And what's the best part about being a woman in an environment like this?
It's cool to be unique.
Yes.
I think. And for a couple of years ago, I couldn't even imagine that I will work with this. But you can do what you want.
And if you have the interest and you want to learn new things, and
everything is possible.
Everything is possible. Brilliant. What a perfect note to end on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
There has been another consequence of the out-of-date image of the industry, and that relates to its employment appeal. Although modern mining is technologically advanced and powered by cutting-edge science, it is often overlooked by STEM students, graduates and professionals who still see it as low-tech and uninspiring. The future of mining depends on the next generation of STEM talent to drive it forward. From designers, data analysts and machine operators, all the way through to sustainability experts. These roles are all required to help fulfill the future's demand for mining in a cleaner, safer way.
Mining is very important in order to actually serve our industry and ensure that we can do the green transition. And this is what we want to convey now when we speak about the talent challenge that we have in our industry. So we want to address this, and we want to partner together with the OEMs like we have here and the universities.
We try to attract the younger generation by making, for example, automation. We are running autonomous vehicles in the mine. We're also applying a little bit of gamification.
One thing that people might not know, we are quite big at simulators in the company, which is then based on gamification and VR technology. So this is one of the areas. And we also know that when we roll out automation to our customers, many people that use automation solutions, for instance, they use their own joystick and so on from some of the games and so on, and it's also possible to do. So gamification is one of the areas to really show how cool it is to work with the mining industry.
What we need to do is foster collaboration between academia, industry, society and schools to work on early education and to raising public awareness.
We have a Mine Academy covering our organization where we collaborate at the early stage with schools around the world. We also have a program where we help engineers that are not taught in mining.
We are also from a university side involved in many educational things like STEM camps, for example, or to bring kids to the university. And once we get them connected to our field, very often we see a change in the mindset, really the understanding that mining is something different than what they have perceived or what they have in mind. And to really see that's innovative and high-tech and really an interesting field. I think also in colleges, where you integrate the topic much more into the curricula in schools, and where you have connections to math, to physics, to computer science, so the different subjects.
We are using what some companies are just thinking of using. For example, when it comes to rock mechanical pressures within the tunnels in the mine, we do really advanced mathematical simulations. So we are really into data analytics and so on. It's not as primitive as some people think it is.
90% of STEM students would be open to work in mining if they would see how we contribute to the green transition. That in combination with attracting a global, diverse workforce to our industry, these are the areas that I really would like us to focus on.
Every step towards a greener world starts with responsibly mined metals and minerals. Without them, there's no clean energy or sustainable technology to power our future. It's not an easy conversation to have, but it's an important one. And it clearly requires us to change our perception on mining. This industry isn't a relic of the past. In fact, it's a foundational part of a sustainable future.